is working in schools, working with the education unions and professional organisations, and it is about things like whether you bring all children back at once or whether you bring them back on a phased basis, and if so, which years coming back first. Labour's been suggesting nightingale schools for some time. So it is about rollout of the test programme schools working effectively, and there have been concerns about the way it was rushed out just before the Christmas holidays and may not be as effective as it needs to be. So I think what we need, as much as knowing what circumstances we need to put in place in order for the government to say children can start to return to school, we also need to know the practical steps that are going to be needed and that will be put in place. And that means schools need to have time to plan and parents need to have time to prepare before their children return.
Do you think that planning is not currently going on in the Department of Education?
Well, I hope it is, but what we have seen over the whole of the last 10 months of the pandemic is stop-go, last-minute decisions, U-turns from the Department of Education, and very, very late notice to schools and to parents, so it doesn't give us a lot of confidence. And we've seen, for example, things like the idea of having some children in school on a rota basis, and then others coming in the following week being started off by the Department for Education, then abandoned. We don't know why. As I say, we saw a rush rollout of mass testing right before the Christmas holidays, which the government's now had to pause because concerns have been raised by the regulators. So we need to know that there is really good quality, robust planning in place. I don't see signs of that based on past experience. And I also think it is really important that the department does work with school leaders, with unions and professional organisations, as well as local public health experts, to make sure that the plans are practical and workable, as opposed to just issuing late-night diktats to schools, which turn out not to be effective.
Thank you very much for talking to us. Thank you. Boeing's 737 MAX is expected to get the go-ahead from safety regulators in the UK and Europe this week to resume passenger flights. The plane was grounded worldwide in March 2019 after 2 accidents in which 346 people died. It's already been cleared again in North America. Charles Conrad raised new concerns over the safety of the aircraft.
The 737 MAX is back in the air, fitted its stage. Once Boeing's fastest-selling aircraft suffered 2 major accidents in less than 5 months. First, a Lion Air plane went down into the sea off Indonesia. Then, an Ethiopian Airlines aircraft, near identical to these seen here, crashed minutes after taking off from the Ethiopian capital, Addis Ababa. In each case, investigators had found flight control software that became active at the wrong time, causing the aircraft to go into a catastrophic dive. Now, the 737 MAX design has been modified, and planes will be fitted with new software. The regulators of the United States will do a thorough job. Let's read. He's a US Navy veteran and former senior manager of Boeing, who worked on the production line at the 737 factory near Seattle.
I'm concerned that there are potential defects in these airplanes that stem back to when the airplanes were manufactured. And I believe that these defects could potentially cause future tragedies.
Before the Lion Air crash, while still working at Boeing, Mr. Pearson warned his bosses that the factory was making too many planes too quickly, and showed that safety was being compromised. Later, after retiring and after the crashes, he took his concerns to the US Congress. Now he's written a report outlining the key made electrical and control system problems on both aircraft, which were evident. Hasn't been investigated properly.
True, and I'm just concerned, and I feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions that need to be addressed.
I hate when I get ripped. I'm not talking anymore because that was I can make it too.
get the easy out.
I'm gonna trot and get to the top.
Got him yesterday, won't be too bad. Gary's getting you. It's alright.
I'm just joking, like it's on the die. I wish they were gravity. Let me just.
And Lewis Overs, who's a social worker and vice chair of the British Association of Social Workers. Thank you very much for talking to us.
This is
Mr. Penny, let's start with you.
People that are not in care.
Where are people around?
Every day. One of the things that children might have to go through is contact. So before the lockdown, they were seeing their parents once a week or twice a week.
I'm gonna die right now.
During the lockdown, all that had to stop because suddenly you had a situation where families weren't able to meet. And for myself or my family, we had to consider, okay, so, if you listen to what Boris has said not to mix. So we've got our family, and then there's another family somewhere else, so then straight away everything has to go online.
Oh, they already
So
brought
for
extra
a young man in foster care during the pandemic, trying to keep in touch with his birth parents, you're saying that's really tough, that's hard.
It's really hard, yeah. And the reason why I'm trying to generalise is that, I want everybody to understand that, normal families who are not
It's been
in
my
care,
dying.
they're going through the same thing. They are really struggling.
I've completed
in
one
control
game.
of their family.
Now I
And
have to
for a child to
complete
care, that's
another,
just magnified.
which I'm never
Because
going to
obviously they're
complete.
not with a family, they're with a different family. So it's magnified even more.
And what does that mean for you as a foster carer? What extra pressures does it put on you when you're trying to care for someone like a 12-year-old?
Well, you have to be very empathetic and really understand it from the child's point of view and also their parents' point of view, because obviously that's where the break is.
Yeah.
So it's really, watching the child,
It's
making
not
sure
fair
that
they
they're okay, listening,
lose that.
spending time with them, just to make sure that they are feeling okay. Trying to just ask questions, how are they feeling regularly.
Ms. Roberts, let me ask you as a social worker and vice chair of the British Association of Social Workers, what do you make of these, it's such a dramatic rise in those seeking fostering services from simply Barnardo's, that's just one agency. Their referrals rose by 57% between April and December last year.
Yeah.
First
First of all, good morning. I think the first thing I would say is, listeners, you're not all feeling the pressure of the pandemic. All families, all children of families. I think in your introduction you alluded to it. That more parents are struggling in terms of their mental health, and more children struggling with their mental health. Families are really struggling financially, so we're seeing more referrals to children and family services. But most importantly, we're seeing more sort of serious incidents coming forward to children and family services. So that's why we're seeing an increase in care numbers. And that's putting a lot of pressure on foster care services across the UK.
And when you say serious incidents, what are you referring to?
Yeah, so social workers are working really hard to ensure that children can stay with their families. That's the first thing to say. There are occasions where family situations become so difficult and so challenging that children have to come into care. And the sorts of incidents we might talk about are serious domestic abuse, family issues of family violence, where parents' mental health, mental well-being is so significant that they're not able to care for their children. So the sorts of incidents where there may be police involvement, for example.
There is a shortage of foster carers. Michael, Barnardo's say there are hundreds of children who've been referred to Barnardo's and are waiting to be placed with a foster family. We urgently need more potential foster carers to come forward. If you're over 21, have a spare room and time and commitment to support a child in need, please do consider getting in touch with Barnardo's today. What would you tell people about what it's like being a foster parent?
I would say it's very rewarding. My family, with my wife and my 2 children, we've been foster carers for over 10 years, and I think it's about 14 years actually we've been doing it. And it's very rewarding. You know, we've met a lot of great kids over that time, and we've all sort of grown to get to know ourselves better and to know how people operate, how they work, how they think. You know, I think also as well, I think if you've got a spare room in your place, that is the thing to do.
Video
You know,
But it's not,
ending.
it can't